Hi, Ruben. You said how difficult Arsenal set pieces were. I noticed you made a change to the preparation where Carlos comes out into the technical area rather than Andreas Jorgensen, who's the set piece coach. What's the thinking behind that?
The thinking is that Carlos is responsible for set pieces, different stuff. Andreas is also there to help, and that's it. That's the reason.
And are Arsenal just about the best team you've come up against in terms of corners, set pieces?
I think if you follow Premier League for a long time, you can see that. They are also big players for that. And you can see it in every occasion that Saka and Martinelli has 1-against-1. A lot of times they go outside, they cross. They already know that if the cross is going well, they can score. If it's a corner, they can score. So we have to be better on that situation, but like in every area of our game, we need time to improve also. But you can see in all Arsenal games that every team has problem with that.
Laurie.
Lots of changes tonight, lots of changes within the game. Is that something that you plan in advance? Like how many games in advance are you going to do that kind of stuff? Because I appreciate you've got to rotate and rest players and see who can work in different positions.
It just it's not because I like to change all the time, but we have to have all the squad fit. So, for example, Harry Maguire has a time limit. Tarmalase has a time limit, Mason Mount has a time limit, Lenny Yoro has a really time limit. So we have to manage winning games, different methodology, different way of playing, more meters to press, and tomorrow we have to assess, and the guys that has a little bit risk to some injury, they will not play. So we have to have everybody to work, to play, and to improve the squad.
Am I right in saying that in the first half there was time, and maybe in the second half as well, that you were frustrated that the players weren't quite going totally for the attack and kind of retaining possession too much?
We didn't have the time we work a lot on building up. You can see the structure, you can see the idea, you can see the bounce when the central backs to the midfielders, you can see that, but then in the last part or the last third, you can see that we need to improve, be more aggressive, more ideas, but that part is more difficult to improve without a lot of training.
Andy.
Was there anything positive that you took from that game tonight?
No, like I make the evaluation of a game regardless the result. Like I said, the 4-0, you can take positive things, but we have to improve, and you already knew that. But you can feel it in this team in the first half, especially in the end of the first half. You can feel it, they were not comfortable. You can feel it in the stadium, so you can take that. We had one day to put a strategy, and they can cope with that. They block, especially the right side of Arsenal with a lot of players there. We managed to control very well this moment. I think the difference today was the set pieces, because the set pieces you see a goal, and then the momentum change. And it's really hard for us to take control of the full control of the game, but we try it, and was that the set pieces.
One in the back.
You were speaking about fitness within the sport. Luke Shaw has posted on social media about an unfortunate injury setback that he's suffered. I wondered if you could say any more detail about what exactly the nature of the injury is and the timeline.
No, that I don't know. It is hard when you have an injury. The coach says that how many days he will need to recover. What I can say that since I arrived, I already say that before the game. Since I arrived, I see him in the medical department, working a lot in the gym, working a lot on the pitch. We control the load during the games, during the trainings. He was losing weight. So he was doing everything. If he continues with that behavior, he's a top player, and we need him. So no matter how long he will need, I will be with him, and we will help him to return, because not just Manchester United, but also your national team needs a guy like Luke Shaw. So we are here to help him.
Look.
Before the game, you said there's a song coming. Was Is this the stance now? You still think it's a stance? It's still a job?
I have to be careful what I said, but what I say. You know that when you are, because it's the experience, if you follow football, you understand these moments, you know what can happen in these moments. And then when I came from Sporting, I lived the same situation. It's not the same situation, but it's a big club. You already know that everything is okay. When you lose one game, everything is not okay. So I'm expecting that. Sometimes I'm too strong with the words. What I'm saying is that sometimes you have bad moments when you are changing so much things in order to improve. So was that?
It'd be a good thing to lose to help you. If you see your team losing, do you learn more about your players?
No, I prefer to learn winning games. That is really clear. But I learned the same last game 4-0, and I learned a lot. And I could see that we have a lot to improve. The same today, but I can take some positives from today, especially in the way they cope with the strategy and they block the game. We need to improve in the different areas of the team.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks.
Thank you.
Arsenal press conference.
Hi everyone. Usual, if you have a question, raise your hand and we'll come to you. We'll kick off with Sam from the Telegraph.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
What do you make of the performance?
Very happy. A very special night, celebrating 500 games in this incredible stadium against an opponent with so much history between the clubs and the teams, and the way we played, especially after tweaking a few things for the second half, how dominant we were, how convincing we were, not really conceding apart from the save of David after a very sloppy throw-in. So a lot of positives.
The set pieces again determined the game. How important is it, that threat that you have now? It's better than any other team in the league by a long way.
Well, we need that. I think we want to be very dangerous and very effective from every angle and every phase of play. And we work on all of that. Today we could have scored from open play like we did against West Ham, against Sporting. So the team really has that belief that from every angle we have the mentality to just to threat the opponent and to try to score. Today was 2 set pieces. Considering we have 13 corners. So we have to take a lot from it.
Again, independent.
Mikel, at half-time Liverpool were 10 points clear. It's now 6. Are you and the players already starting to think in those sort of terms, or is it just a case of getting on with it like at half-time?
Well, we don't think about half-time how we are. I think we have to look at our own business, try to perform the way we are doing at the moment, and find ways to win the game. I think the team deserves the win again today, which is very good. And what the opposition does, we cannot control. But you can see week in, week out, even if teams are winning, how difficult it is for everybody.
Jordan, son.
Okay.
Hi.
Amorim was just saying then that he thinks that Zappa and Martinelli deliberately go on the outside to deliberately win corners because they know that they can score from corners. Is that part of your strategy?
No, well, I think we play with inverted wingers, so they double up as well a lot of times inside, so there's not a lot of space inside. And when they leave, there's a lot of space for the fullback or for the 6, and if not, it's for the 9. If not, you can go outside. So we need to look at every angle. What they do, where they can be weak, and we can exploit the weakness of those positions.
Do you think? I think at times Man United looked like they just couldn't handle, even when you were missing Gabriel, they couldn't handle you. Do you think teams do now fear even trying to give away a corner against you because they know?
I don't know. We work on what we work, attacking the box in various ways. This is the way that we have, that we are very efficient, so we'll continue to find ways to keep improving.
James, CBS.
Mikel, Declan and Bukayo, when they walk over to take corners, they don't seem to be, you know where I'm getting at, they don't seem to be sprinting. But is that a deliberate tactic to build tension in the opposition ranks, to give them time to worry, and to give your stadium time to heat?
The stadium reacted, something that we didn't plan. They react because they have beliefs that the same way that they react when we are on high press, when we are with the ball, because they know what we can do, which is great. It creates that connection, that belief, and easier for the players to deliver because that that noise, I think, creates good things on us and difficult things in the position.
Is it a deliberate approach to take a bit longer?
No.
James, ESPN.
Mikel, you've been such a threat to set pieces for so long, going back 2 or 3 years now, that your numbers have been so good. Can you just talk a bit about what a skill that is to keep that going? Because everybody does the analysis, the teams will know what's coming, but to sort of constantly evolve and come up with the new ideas and stay at the top of those set pieces.
Yeah, well, I think last year we scored the most goals in the history of this football club. Not because only the set pieces, because a lot of things that we have. We want to create individual magic moments. A lot of players can create their own goals. We can create goals on short counters, on long counters, against the slow build-ups when we have to have restarts and the opportunity to open the opposition. Every single phase of play, let's maximize it, keep working on it, keep improving.
Kaya, Football London.
You've been so consistent since the November international break, since you came back. Do you think you're really sending a message to the rest of the league that if teams do drop points in the start of the race, that you're there, basically?
I don't know. We want to have the right to win the games, and if we perform the way we are performing right now, we're gonna win a lot of games. But now it's about Fulham. We have to go there, and we know the experience of last season, and we're gonna have to prepare really well to earn the right to win there and continue to do that. The rest, we don't know.
And there's no Gabriel tonight. Firstly, how is he? And how happy were you with the way Jakub Kiwior stepped up in this?
Yeah, big credit to Jakub and Alex. I think it's the first step for Jakub after a long time. You have to be thrown against this kind of opposition, this kind of front players. The same with Alex, and they did magnificent well. So great. We trust them. They prepare so well. They have the opportunity. They grab it with both hands. So I'm very pleased for the team.
How about Gabi and Ricky?
So Gabi was a big risk to play in today because he felt something against West Ham. Sunday is going to be a possibility with Ricky as well. Let's see how he reacts.
Okay, finally to Sammy from the Mail.
Mikel, I just had a quick question about the response from the 4 games without victory. I think 4 straight consecutive victories. That says quite a lot about the resilience of the squad and the team.
Yeah, well, I mean, the will to win is there. The boys try, we try all our best to do that. It's true that we went through a lot in that period, the schedule and the opposition that we played, a lot of things, and that's it. You have to react. It's about trying to do it next. Today, now we won 4 in a row. Well, it doesn't matter. We have to go to Fulham now and be better than them to try to win the game. And it's every 3 days. It's crazy schedule. We're going to need everybody and mentally be very strong because you're going to have to go through those moments.
Is there ever a process that you take maybe some of that external negativity that you may have got, criticism, as fuel for those moments moving forward?
Me personally, no, I don't know. The team, there is no more fuel than my own one to have the desire and to work as much as I can in the most efficient way to try to win and help these boys to enjoy what they do and give them the chance to win games.
Okay,
yeah.
Thanks. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.